I told you about the shooting range thing, right? That I went to the Six
No.
Guns, like today.
Yeah, you told me you went there.
Yeah. Dude, there's six guns, right? So you get like you start off with a 22,
Mm,
then you go on to like some other pistol. I think it was like a
mm,
9 or something, and then a shotgun. Uh,
Jesus.
Actually, we shot the Scorpion, the little. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's from Call of
Nope.
Duty. AK, an
Okay.
AR, and something else. I don't even remember, but that place is dope, man. It's like $100. Like you can't, because I called them before I even went there. I was like, hey, how much is it to shoot? And it was like, oh, we had this thing called a date night. It's $109. I was like, okay, how much is this to just shoot like the AR or whatever? Bro, that shit came out to like $80. I'm like, I might as well get the date night
Yeah.
package. Like, what do
Honestly,
you mean,
you
bro?
get six guns.
Yeah, you get six guns. Fucking, they provide the ammo, the four targets. Where I'm like, well, just give me that.
Damn.
Like, yeah, I'm like, just give me that. Like, what do you mean? Like, why?
You might as well get that.
there's,
Like,
there's
damn.
no real reason to not choose that.
Yeah. Like, bro, what are you doing if you ain't picking that?
Exactly. But anyway, today we're gonna be talking about the dumbest things someone has ever said to you, or your dumbest work encounters. If you guys have any, let us know in the comment section down below, because
Oh my
if you
god.
work in anything that's like customer
Especially
service, uh,
retail.
yeah, retail jobs, oh, IT, that's what I was doing. You
People got negative intellect in these places. I swear
literally
they do.
negative IQ 100%. You've met someone that probably just made your day sour immediately.
No, I got a story literally off the top of my head immediately. Bruh, I still remember this day. This lady said this shit when I was at work, and I was like, can I go home? Like, I just wanted to go home out of it because it made it worse. I worked with her.
Oh god,
Like,
was she an old lady?
she was like, I want to say like maybe mid-40s. Like, she wasn't even that old. She was just
Yeah, that's not
dumb.
old enough yet.
Like,
That's
she
not
was
old enough.
just dumb. Like, she would just say shit, and you would just look at her. You're like,
Oh my god.
bruh, this is one of the worst ones. So we got this. Check this. We're at work, and it's like around springtime. You know, like all the birds and stuff are coming back. Even though I found out that apparently they don't migrate and shit like that. But that's neither here nor there. That's
Wait,
another
what?
video. Apparently, birds don't migrate
Birds
or
don't
some
migrate?
shit like that. I don't fucking know.
Like
I keep hearing
penguins?
like all this shit that I've been like told in like high school, and people like they were like, "Yeah, no, that's not true." And I'm like, then I'll like go Google it. I'm like, why the fuck did they tell me this?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Now I'm confused. Hold on. So, what did they just chill there then? Like,
Hold on.
hold
Let
on.
me
Wait,
ask
where
the
do
Google.
penguins even live at, bro? I'm over here trying to talk about penguins. Now, this is why I don't try to sound educated. This shit is not for me, bro.
Oh my god! I don't know. I'm not a bird expert. I don't fucking know. Either way,
I'm about to
we
go
can
study
touch on
some birds after this.
we can touch on the dumb shit about the American school system later. That's like a whole nother video. But
Oh, we
this
didn't learn
lady,
shit in school. Yeah, you right. But go ahead.
this lady, she's like the epitome of this. Like, bruh, like this shit made me mad. I was like, yo, can I go home? So we're at work. Loading up all the truck because I used to work at O'Reilly, load up the trucks, put all the parts on the truck, and get ready to leave.
How is that job actually? Before you even, how is that like loading up the trucks?
Fuck O'Reilly. That job used to piss me the fuck off.
God.
I want to burn that bitch to the ground.
I meant the loading up the trucks part. God
Oh
damn.
no, that's not that bad. That job's not that. That's not bad at all. It's literally stupid easy.
God, bro, why you get so angry?
Job, you've seen the pictures I've sent you about that stupid job.
Yeah. Oh man, if you still have those, you gotta post them in the Discord.
I do still have them. I
After
ain't never
this-
getting rid of them shit.
Yeah, after this, you gotta
ghetto
post
ass
it.
job.
Post it in the Discord
Oh,
after this. Hopefully, everybody
I
down
got
so we don't
you.
forget it. So, oh yeah, if you guys want to see the pictures, go ahead and follow us on Discord. We're not follow us on Discord, but click the link in
Join the
Discord. Yeah,
Discord.
join the Discord.
Yeah.
You can see all the stuff we're talking about. Put it on the screen. or whatever. But anyways, you're loading something at O'Reilly's.
We're loading up the trucks, and she sees like geese in the back, like of the store, because there's like this like small like group of geese that's like always in the back of the store, like they're always there. And this lady says, she's like, "Are those like somebody's pets or something?"
What?
And I'm just like, I just look at her, I'm like, "No, they're geese." She's like, "Yeah, but are they like somebody's pets?" I'm just like, "No, it's a wild animal." She's like, "Oh, I've never seen geese before." I'm just like, looked at her. I'm just like, "Yo, get away from me."
Boy, ain't no way.
She was serious. I you know, did that laughing like ha 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 funny joke, and then she was like, you just like look at her face, and she was serious. Like she was
crack
dead
a smile,
ass.
nothing.
No, not at all. Like she was dead ass. I was like, yo. And then, oh my God. This lady was so fucking stupid.
Oh,
so tell me what. She started around the same time I did. And like, bro, she would get lost using a GPS.
what?
I don't know.
Hold
I don't know.
on. How do you like? It's like the GPS is with like the
No,
like
she was
is it
using
in a
her
car?
phone.
Oh, on the phone.
She was using her phone. I'm like, bro, like,
yeah,
literally,
there's no way.
I had been there. She had been there the same amount of time. At this point, it was like right before I had been there for like a year when she started. Because like we've been working at the same time. She hadn't learned any of the routes. Like we've literally gone on them. Like at this point, like probably near hundreds of times.
Are they the same routes?
Yes, they don't
wow.
change at all. She still hadn't learned them and would get lost using a GPS. Like literally the one on your phone.
Hold on.
I'm just like,
did they track you guys' location?
No.
Boy, she was probably at the house chilling. Boy.
About that. She got fired for that. This dumbass.
Bro, I already knew, bro. I'm like, yo, if she keeps getting lost and y'all guys go on the same routes, bro, she was probably at the house chilling. Like, bruh, I'm lost. I don't know where to go. I'm lost.
Her freaking house was like close to one of the stores. So government, so company policy, you're not supposed to have anybody else in the truck at all. Because you didn't get in trouble. Because you're not supposed to.
Obviously.
So on a Sunday, which is usually like when the supervisors and stuff aren't there, they usually have some other person like running the hub. Usually one of the company simps that gets
just called them simps.
Yes, the company simps, the people that they tell to do extra work for no extra pay, and then they do it.
Ooh, that gets on my nerves. That gets on my nerves.
Like
people
I said,
that try to like.
The funny thing is, they tried to do it to me because, like, I remember this specifically. They didn't even ask me. They were just like, "Yeah, so on Sundays we're gonna start, and the supervisors aren't gonna be here, so." Demon, you can take over on Sundays and do this, this, and this. I'm just like, am I gonna get paid extra money? They're like, no. I'm like, I'm not doing that then. Like, I was like, yes, this is the end of the discussion. Like, I'm not taking on extra responsibility. You can go ahead and get the company simps to do it. It's not gonna be me.
I swear to God, man, hell is super hot for companies that try to do stuff like that.
The thing that kills me is they were surprised. They were just like, oh, he told us no. I'm like, you're not paying me extra money. I'm not taking like, more responsibility. Because if something happens, I'm gonna get in trouble for it.
Exactly.
Exactly. I'm like, no, fuck no. You can get one of them other dumbass people that want to do it.
They're underpaying too at the same time.
Exactly. Bro, we were getting paid $8 an hour.
Oh my God.
I was there for almost 4 years, and when I left, I was making $8.16 an hour.
Ooh. For those of you who don't know, like, well, obviously, there's no way you don't know. $8 an hour, man. You can't really get much for $8 an hour.
Nope.
I think that's probably why everybody's quitting. Actually, that's a topic for another day, man. Companies always underpaying people. That's a nice way to grind people's gears, man. They need to seriously up that pay.
Bro, this lady, she got fired for that shit. So essentially, what happened on one of the Sundays when one of the supervisors aren't here, because we're like, we have later loads. We don't have to worry about all that much. She was like, okay, cool. The supervisors aren't here. So I'm going to go to my house, pick up my boyfriend, and go to the smoke shop, and then drop him back at the house. This dumbass motherfucker because she lived right by one of the stores. She drives like, first off, she not paying attention. Like this is the first thing you gotta do. You gotta double check to make sure your wrist. Because I used to do dumb shit like that all the time, but I didn't get caught.
Allegedly,
I would do it all the time.
Allegedly,
yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
I didn't pick people up in the truck. That reminds me of another. I got another dumbass story, but like I got another one. But she goes to one of the stores. Like, it's not even just the managers at the store, bruh. I think it was the fucking regional manager was at the store. She goes to her fucking house, which is near the store, drives back in front of the fucking store, and they see that there's somebody else who's not supposed to be in the fucking truck. And so the freaking regional manager is there and the district manager is there. District manager hops out. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go see where the fuck she's going. Literally follows behind her, and she goes to the smoke shop and everything, and then takes them back home, and then goes and does her route. She got in so much trouble. Somehow she didn't get fired. Somehow she didn't get fired. She got fired like 2 weeks later because she dropped off some parts of the wrong store, and they were like, "Yeah, nah, you gotta go."
Yeah, they were probably looking for another reason to fire.
Pretty much, they were like, "Nah, you gotta go. You gotta go."
Even though it's really weird, like they'll just do petty stuff like that. Like North Carolina is a freaking, you can fire for no reason really here. So,
bruh. Same job. I've told you this. I feel like I've told you this before, but I'm not 100% sure. Same job. We had this one lady. She was so sweet. She was really nice. And so essentially there was like this whole stretch of like 6 months to like a year where they didn't have any of the registration done on the trucks, like at all. Like tags were like 6 months to like a year out of date.
What would happen if you get pulled over doing that, though?
That's the thing. And they're just like, oh, it shouldn't be a big problem because it's not your car. I'm like, yes, but we're driving it, and this is literally illegal. And they would not listen to us. They wouldn't listen to us. So what happened is this lady, she's like, okay, cool. She calls the anonymous line up to corporate and snitches. They get in so much fucking trouble because you're not supposed to do that shit.
But I don't understand. The company has money. Like it ain't. How much can it really be to fucking renew your tags? Like commercial.
It gets worse.
Like
it gets worse. They somehow managed to figure out who called the anonymous line, and then they made up a stupid reason and fired her.
Wow.
She literally was like, I want to say like 2 minutes late for work one day, and they fired her when she came in.
How did they even find that out, though?
I don't know.
That's also somehow that's shady. Somehow,
I don't know. Like I said, fuck that company. And just to give you like just an extra layer, just to give you an idea of like the IQs that we were working with here, our store manager, I shit you not, they told me this story. I don't know why he told other people this. Like, you ever just like hear some dumb shit that like somebody does, and then they have the nerve to tell other people that they did some dumb shit?
Yep.
This dumbass. He came to work and was talking to like some of the other supervisors, and the supervisors told us, and we were clowning the fuck out of him. This man tried to iron his shirt while he was wearing it.
What? Bro, come on, man. Like, was he like late for work? Did he have like an excuse or something?
No,
just lazy.
No, he was just like, I'm gonna try and iron my shirt while I'm wearing it, and then went to work and told people that he did this shit. See, I'm just like,
yo, people don't understand, bro. It's just some shit that just. You don't have to tell everybody, bro. Like, you just don't have
like,
to
why did you tell them that? Like, legitimately.
If I ever like did some stupid shit like that, like, you know what? I think today I'm gonna iron my shirt while I'm wearing. I'm not telling anybody that, bro. Like, okay, unless if my shirt somehow came out crispy, and I'm talking about like super crispy while I did that, then I might brag about it, but.
See, like the thing is, he burnt the shit out of himself.
Yeah, exactly.
He was wearing the shirt.
Exactly.
Like,
if something stupid like that happens, I'm not telling anybody. I'm not snitching on myself.
Like we even got more. I got more stories because like the crazy thing is, so I had this thing whenever I first started working at like jobs and stuff like this. Whenever I was doing like a bunch of different ones, is I had this new thing I wanted to start doing. Is every time I'd start a place, I'd ask them, "Yo, what's the craziest thing that's happened since you've been working here?"
Oh,
bruh, they told me one at O'Reilly.
O'Reilly's again?
O'Reilly's probably has the craziest one I've heard so far.
O'Reilly, it's time they get down at O'Reilly's, man.
Obviously, this guy got fired. So,
Oh boy.
this guy. So they're doing all the runs and stuff like that. And usually, whenever you get done early, you can just go home. This guy had a different idea. He was like, I'm done early. I'm going to go pick up a hooker.
Ooh, wait, hold on, wait. Don't tell me he was in the
company car.
Don't tell.
In the company car.
Oh my god,
in
dude,
the company
no
car.
No way.
Yes, straight up. Man goes and picks up a hooker in the company car.
No way.
Straight up. It gets worse. So he's like, yeah, got one. And I'm going, because I got done with the run early, gonna have some fun. This man stops over by the gas station. He's gonna pick up some smokes and like a snack or something. Goes to the store, comes back out, car's gone.
What happened?
She drove off with the car.
Yo, what the fuck?
She straight up drove off with the car.
He left the keys in?
Yes.
With
he left the keys and
No
and she ran off with the car. Left him out in the middle of fucking nowhere at a gas station. They had to come get his ass. Obviously, he got fired. Bro, they didn't find that truck for 3 months, and they found it at a chop shop.
I would have never confessed that, bro. I would have been like, yo, someone stole it, man. Bro, I would have went inside the gas station, bro. Not inside, but I was behind the gas station, bro. I would have beat myself up. Like, yo, somebody help me.
You got to. Like,
I'm not telling anybody. I really just did some dumb shit. Like, I picked up a prostitute and then she stole my car. No, bro.
Like, how do you get to that? Like, what is the thought process that went through this? Like, yeah, this is a good idea. Let's go. We gonna pick up a hooker, top of the gas station, just dip. Oh, damn.
Hell nah, bro. I'm beating my own ass.
She stole the car.
I'm legitimately, I'm beating my own ass before I do some shit like that. But actually, after I do some shit like that, I'm beating my own ass and I'm not telling them the real story. There's no way.
Yeah, no. You can't tell the story after that. Like, bro, what do you mean? Like,
at least he's honest, I guess. He's dumb, but he's honest.
That's like another thing where it's just like, bro, I wouldn't even told anybody. Like,
he got too much integrity for me, bro.
Dumb as hell. I was just sitting there like, yo, like, bro, what?
Yeah, I don't really have any dumb work stuff. I don't really have any dumb things that happen like that though. Like I've had people like ask me. Okay, there was this one dude.
Wait, what about the HDMI story?
Oh my god, the HDMI guy. So before I even do that one, there was this guy that I don't know if he was trolling me because like I've seen like he said he was from Africa but I know they have elevators there. Like somewhere in Africa they have elevators, bro. Like there has to be. Like there's a guy I was working with too. Like he's from like Kenya, man. They had elevators there. This dude, we got in an elevator. He's like, "Yo, how do I use this thing?" And I'm looking at him. I'm like, I thought it was a joke. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I just laughed. I just say, yeah, all right, man. Stop playing me, bro. He's like, yo, I don't know how to get there. I'm like, dude, what do you mean? Oh my God. And he's like looking at the buttons. I'm like, which floor are you trying to go to? I'm like, 2. He's like, 2. I'm like, just click the 2. Like, how else would you get there, bro? Like, oh
my God.
That was probably the dumbest thing I've ever experienced in my life. And of course, this one's really, it's not really, I guess, bad for regular people maybe, but it's not like bad, but the thing that made it like bad, I guess, is that, you know, we're all IT, right? We have our own little group.
They have IT?
No, not that guy.
Okay, I was about to fucking say.
We have our own little group, and they have their group. So we go up to like this. We go up to different places to go set up and get the network up and get computers up and running and stuff. And so we got ours up, and you know we're like a little team, or whatever. So we have to wait for the other team to get theirs finished. So an hour goes by, and we're like, "Yo, what? Like, what's going on? Like, we trying to go home. What are y'all doing?" And they're like, "Man, something just isn't working over here. You know, something." We cannot figure this out. So just like, all right, man, just update us, let us know when you guys are finished. Like, we're cool though, because we have games and stuff, we got our phones, and you know, we're occupied, and we're not really going home yet anyway. And then it starts getting close to you know, time to go home, and when you on contracts and stuff, you don't really get overtime. Like, so we call them again. We have like an hour left, and we're like, "Yo, what are y'all doing?" Because they've been over there for like 6 hours. At this point, it's been about 6 hours. We've been waiting, and they're just like, "Dude, we just don't know." They're like panicking and stuff. Like, all right, we're gonna come over there. We're gonna help you guys and see if we can figure it out. Tell me what. And keep in mind, there's like 4 or 5 people per team. We get over there, and you know, we start doing the basic, you know, troubleshooting. Got to start from the beginning. We start looking around, you know, look at their setup, like, okay, this looks good. And so, like, yo, what's the problem? All right, we you know, not getting any signal or something, no network up. And then I go over to the wall, right? And I'm like, yo, okay, let me check over here real quick. Tell me why they didn't plug shit in.
Oh my god.
And
how?
I literally looked at like our, I guess, team lead, and I was like, come over here, man, look at this shit. And I showed him the wall, and he got so mad. I was like, and I looked at him, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not helping him. And I literally left. Like I just walked out. I was like, I'm not getting paid for this anyway. And they're not gonna fire me, so I was like, you know, I'm leaving. I was like, I'm going home, bro. I'm sorry, I'm not helping y'all. If y'all couldn't figure out plugging, like y'all been over here all goddamn day, y'all couldn't figure out plugging in. Literally, the first thing you check when you troubleshoot something, you guys couldn't figure that out. Yeah, okay. I left. Yeah, that shit legitimately pissed me off, bro.
Couldn't be me.
And then, oh my god! And then there's the guy with the fucking HDMI guy, bro. So this dude, because all right, when I was working, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't give a fuck. Like, so people would ask me to do something. If it was simple, chances are, like, if it's like some common sense stuff, chances are I'm not gonna do it. Like. Yeah. If it was something that was like,
as it should be,
yeah. If it was something that's just so obvious that like you don't have to really, you don't need any IT smarts to do it. I'm not gonna go up there and do it for you, because like something more important is possibly gonna happen, and I'd rather be doing that, something that actually needs like troubleshooting. But this guy walks in, and he's like, hey, I can't get my my monitor working. And I was like, oh, okay, what's the problem? I went up there to go look at it. I was like, okay, let me go. This might be a legit issue. I went up there. I was like, oh, okay. You just don't have an HDMI cable. That's fine. And he's like, what's that? And he's not even an old guy. He's not like 40. He's not 50. He's like 20 something years old. He knows what an HDMI cable is. Like, if you have a TV, if you have any type of freaking technology, you know what an HDMI cable is. You're not 67 years old. You know what it is.
Like, you just playing games.
Yeah, so I went out and was like, yeah, just come with me, man. I'll show you how to use it. So I went down. We went like back to the office because my setup has no HDMI cables. I'm like, so all you got to do, I'm telling him anyway because I'm like, this guy's playing stupid. I'm like, all you got to do, man, I'm just got to take the HDMI cable, plug it into your laptop, plug it into the monitor, and you're good to go. And he's like, well, can you help me with that? Can you come do it for me? I'm like, dude. He's really saying he doesn't know how to plug it in. Like, I'm like, if you know how to plug in anything, you know how to plug in an HDMI cable. Like,
exactly.
But that story just progresses into fucking him going to snitch, and then you know the boss comes in. He looks at him. He's like, "Give me the cable," and he hands it to him. He's like, "Go plug it in."
Big facts.
Like, what
did you expect to happen? Like, genuinely, like, what did you expect to happen?
That shit was, I don't know, man. People are just weird, bro, in the IT world. Like, they expect to be babied or something. Actually,
did it.
What about that? What about that sweet tea story?
Sweet tea.
The McDonald's one.
Some of the one freaking Joe told me.
Yeah, the sweet tea, unsweet tea.
Oh my god, I remember that shit. He was like, this is my story, but like our friend Joe worked at I think it was Smithfield, and he had this fucking lady come in, and they ordered their food, and she was like, "Yeah, I want sweet tea mixed with unsweet tea." And he was like, "Okay, cool," because thinking like, okay, she doesn't want the sweet tea as sweet as usually is. Just water it down a little bit with just like unsweet tea. You're like, yeah, that makes sense. And she comes back. She comes back and she's just mad because she's just like, this isn't right. I wanted unsweet at the bottom and I wanted sweet tea at the top. I'm like, yo, no. Like, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be.
Bro, shout out to anyone that works at McDonald's, man. Y'all are some troopers, bro. Because people that go to McDonald's, bro, I swear to God, like, y'all be dealing with some real characters, man.
Nah,
especially what's that one lady that burnt her mouth with the coffee? That was McDonald's, right?
I found out that was actually a thing. That friggin' McDonald's slandered her ass on that one. Like, they legitimately gave her coffee. Like, bruh, like, it wasn't even like, oh, she kind of burnt her mouth. No. Like, she had like 3rd-degree burns.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's how hot the coffee was that they gave her. And apparently, because like they did a whole thing online. There's like a whole like I think it's called Adam Hates Everything or some shit like that. He did like a whole thing on it, did like all the research for it. And like, yeah, at first she wasn't like trying to like sue them or anything because she's like, it's not that bad. But then she has medical bills, and you know how medical bills in
the US. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I would rather die than pay U.S. medical bills. I would rather die than ride in an ambulance. Like, if I'm dying and I legitimately need an ambulance, don't call them. Uber. You better either if you really want to save my life, you better call an Uber, put me in your car, or drag my ass to the fucking emergency room. I'm not riding in an ambulance. Don't ever do that to me. If you respect me in any type of way, don't ever call an ambulance. And if you do call an ambulance, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm beating your ass. It's on site. If they want to help me out, call an ambulance. Don't let me ride in it. Get the paramedics into your car, and they can help me out, and then we'll ride out to the motherfucking emergency room. Exactly. Don't put me in the back of that goddamn ambulance, bro. Let me die. Let me die. Because I'm gonna be up in a hospital, and then they're gonna be like, hey, yeah, so there wasn't really much wrong with you. We passed you up, easy work, but here's a $2 million medical bill. And then
just 5 easy payments of $2 million.
Yeah, exactly, man. Fuck that. They better they better get me cancer and cure it. Exactly. That's what they better. They better like legitimately get me cancer and cure it.
Literally.
Like, I better have some uncurable disease that they just now worked a miracle out and found out how to fix it all in a matter of 30 minutes.
And even then, there better have been something else.
Yeah, no.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I don't know why that shit just made me so mad, bro.
It really does. It's just like it's coupled with the stupid people that you realize, oh damn, they calling a fucking ambulance. Ain't nobody got time for that.
The ambulance.
I fucking love that video.
The goddamn ambulance.
Call the goddamn ambulance. Why that man's body's still on the ground? Call the ambulance.
Yo, I forgot. I forgot to do the goddamn intro again.
We do this every fucking time.
It's all good though. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Void Yard, where we just make up topics as we go. It's Boney with the co-host, LiteralDemon. Say what's up.
What up, gabagoo?
Yeah. So shout out to anyone that's listening on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube, of course. And if you enjoying the podcast so far, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment, tell us some stories that you guys have, and enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
But anyway, what were we talking about?
Fucking dumb people. I got another one. I got another one. This is my friend who I actually got two. One is one I heard on Reddit, and I'm still angry about it.
Bro, Reddit stories be so good though.
They're both Geek Squad stories, so this is like whatever.
Oh my! I have a Geek Squad story, bro.
Yep. So this is when MacBook Airs just came out. So of course, like, Geek Squad doesn't know a whole bunch about them. And this lady comes in and she's like, my MacBook Air won't turn on, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, cool. Leave with us. We'll take a look at it. This is like in the days we know Geek Squad wasn't a fucking scam. But yeah, that
wasn't a scam. Yeah. It didn't last very long.
Yeah, not very long at all. But yeah, they're taking a look at the laptop, you know, trying to figure out what was wrong. They had it for like days and they could not figure out what was wrong with it. So they had it for so long that the lady comes in to like come check on it. And she's like, yo, did you guys figure out what's wrong with my laptop? And on a whim, one of them was like, have you charged it? And she was like, it doesn't need to be charged. It's a MacBook Air. Pretty much saying this dumbass thought that fucking MacBook Airs ran on air. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you?
No way.
Like, don't even give her laptop back. She don't need it. Like, don't even give that shit back.
Are you sure you're capable of operating this?
No, she's not. She's banned. Nah, she's not allowed to have it anymore. Not allowed. Absolutely not. Take that shit away. You have been revoked. Your license for using any electronics has been revoked now. You were too goddamn stupid. Absolutely not.
That's as bad as that other one you were talking about, the coins.
Oh my god.
The coins.
That's what I was gonna talk about next. I hate that story. I'm just like, how? Like, you can't even blame them on being old. Like, you really can't. Like so premise this fucking like older couple comes in with their grandson and they're like tower for their like computer because they're like, oh, the computer won't turn on, blah blah blah. And then like once again it's a Geek Squad before they became a scam, and they're like, yo, okay, just place it down on the counter, leave with us, and we'll figure out, see what's wrong with it. So first off, the guy goes to pick up the fucking tower and is like, yo, what the fuck? This thing is way heavier than it should be. And then like he's like, okay, cool, I guess I'll open it. And he opens up and a bunch of coins just fall out of the fucking computer. And you're just like, I
would be pissed.
He's just like, the guy telling the story was just like this is a prank. Like, this has to be a prank. Like, what's going on right now? Come to find out, their grandson had been playing games on a computer, and the game that he was playing required coins instead of his grandparents using their brains. Because like this isn't even like just an old person thing. Like, this is just like you have like two brain cells beating each other with sticks in your skull. Like, that is what is going on here. Like, they over here using Neanderthal logic, that goddamn Patrick logic, like, we have the technology, that shit. And they're like, okay, he needs coins. So we're going to cut a hole in the top of the tower and put coins in it. Needless to say, they fried the entire computer.
Of course. Oh my god, bro.
Like, what is the thought process?
Them last two brain cells were fighting for dominance or something, bro.
Brain cells in there eating glue. God damn. They're probably in there eating glue and watching Dragon Ball Z. Like, God.
Oh, man.
Ridiculous.
So, you know what the problem is with this intro thing?
Mm-hmm. What?
I think it all falls under procrastination.
Oh, my God. It does.
Procrastination. I think that's like my biggest, worst enemy right there. I don't know if you guys ever seen that TED Talk video with the monkey, with the monkey, the TED Talk monkey video.
I hate that fucking TED
Talk.
Man,
that thing is that one. I felt that one like in my soul.
I am in this video and I do not like it. Can I get rid of this?
Like, I feel that video to the core.
I really do. Like, I don't think people like some people are like, yeah, you can just like get rid of all the distractions. Like, you know, get off of YouTube, do this, and this. I'm like, bruh. I literally get rid of distractions and my brain will make up new ways to waste time.
Bro, oh my, bro, that is I swear to God, right? So, but like, there was a time, right, where I was with one of my friends. Like, she would go to the library because she also couldn't focus at home, like, you know, regular people. So I was like, that's actually a really good idea. You know, I'm going to go to the library with you and I'm going to get some work done. Yep. I had some schoolwork. I had a paper to write. Mind you, we're at a library. You know where all educational things happen. You know, people are really productive. I'm sitting there on like my computer. I'm like logged in, and most of the stuff there was restricted for some reason. And so I'm like, so at first I'm like, hell yeah, this is exactly what I needed. I didn't have my phone. It was in the car. I'm like, yo, I'm free of distractions. I'm finally gonna get my homework done. I have an hour and a half. Bro, tell me why hour and a half went by. I didn't write a single word on that paper, bro. I'm sitting on a computer, bro. I got the calculator up. I got the calculator on the computer up. I'm playing with the calculator. I'm like, you know, like in middle school, those little those math sheets they had with the multiplication tables. I'm like, let me see if I still got it, baby. 6 times 3, 18.
That's literally how it is. Like you can have like nothing on the desk, and like then brain's just like, yeah, nah, damn, these fingers are mad interesting. What's going on here? Whoa, dang, that's crazy. Next thing you know, 3 hours has gone by. You're like, what? Don't let TikTok be thrown into the mix.
I started scratching, like I was like counting like the scratches on the table. I'm like, yeah, man. there's at least 110 scratches on this table, bro.
Oh,
I started like feeling, bro. I was so like distracted. I'm started feeling around for gum under the table. I'm like, let me see if I can find some gum.
The funny thing is that's still not my worst situation of procrastination. I don't think I will ever top like my worst one, because like I still remember this shit. So this is when I was writing my first short story. Oh my god, I still remember this shit to this day, because originally when I wrote the first short story, it was for a competition. And I was like, yeah,
oh man,
I had literally over a year to write this shit. Like quite
so
literally.
How long is a short story?
It had to be 16. It was like between 8 and like 16 pages or something. No, 8 pages. Excuse me, because they ended up changing it. Because the year before it was 16, and then they changed it to 8.
Okay, so a year to write 8 pages.
Yep, that's it. All I had to write was 8 pages. Easy work. Because like, you know, some other shit's like 40 pages and shit like that. Light work.
Oh,
I like, you know, I write like my.
Hold on, wait. Gotta do some shameless plugging. The description in the description will have the link to his other works. If you guys want to go ahead and purchase that, the Amazon link. Yeah, shameless plug. I don't care.
But oh my god, like I did like, you know, the base work. I was like, okay, I'll write like a couple pages. Like had like the introduction done, had like a couple other stuff done. I was like, yeah, there we go. We got a layer to work off of. And I was like, I got time. You know, whole like little more than a year turns into, you know, handful of months. And I was like, that's fine. I still got time. There was like occasional time I like look at the document, write like a word or two, and was like, yeah, I got time. Handful of months turns to like couple months. You know, like I said, periodically, like go like look at the document and then close it, and like, you know, couple months turns to like, you know, couple weeks. I'm like, it's fine. I got time. Couple of weeks turns to like a week. I'm like, it's like a whole week. I got time. It's fine.
It's only 8 pages.
Exactly. Like it's only 8 pages. It's not gonna take that long to write. We get down to, I still remember this shit to this day. We were on stream. I think we were playing fucking Minecraft. Like this was back when we were doing blurred talks and we were playing Minecraft. Or some shit. I don't remember what we were doing. You said something about the date, and then it finally clicked in my brain. I was like, yo, I gotta go. That shit's due tomorrow. Tomorrow was quite literally the last day I could submit the fucking story.
Jesus.
Mind you, it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, yo! Yay. I literally stayed up until 8 o'clock the next day, writing the entire thing, editing it, fell asleep for like 2 hours, woke back up, and I was like, I got pick random friend who can read this shit real quick. I was like, yo, read this for me real quick. Is it like somewhat legible? And they were like, yeah, it sounds fine. And then I sent it in.
Hey man, it'd be like that, bro. Like I don't know what the hell it is. Like I cannot. Like there is just something about. You know, actually, I know what it is. I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you're a heavy procrastinator like this, I feel like for me personally, some of my best work, some of my absolute best work, comes during the final moments because I swear, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I had like, it wasn't too much. It was like a 4-page paper. And I got it done in about an hour. Cause I was like, the whole week was going by. I was like, you know what? I got a week to do it. Like you said, I was like, I got a week to do it.
Yep.
And me,
I got time.
And for me personally, like I literally suck at English. I can't write to save my life. I can't write for shit. I've quite literally failed every English class besides like the first college. That's like the first official one that I passed is the college English class. That's the first official one I passed. So now I'm in another one, and I had a 4-page paper, and I went down to the last hour, and okay, so actually the day before I actually tried to write it. But my brain wasn't cooperating. I was like, damn.
Nah, we don't want to do that.
I was like, damn, these TikToks are hitting right now, bro. I'm like, and then I get on YouTube.
Right-sided TikTok, and you're like, yeah, where this shit have been all week?
A few hours went by. I'm like, you know what? TikTok, you're distracting. You're not letting me be productive. So you get on YouTube. You get on the lo-fi beats. You get on the lo-fi beats. Yeah. Lo-fi beats, helps you out. That was my intention, at least. I was going to get on YouTube, get to lo-fi beats. But this is how YouTube traps you, right? They got that homepage, and the homepage is like, I was like, yo, there's some bakers on here.
Is that the crackhead throwing competition?
Bro, I was like, yo, the crackhead throwing Olympics is looking crazy this year.
Damn! I gotta zoom in. I gotta watch this one.
You know what the worst part is when you procrastinate like this? You'll see shit that you wouldn't even normally watch. Because when I tell you I was watching a family YouTube channel, before that day, I have never heard of them. I didn't even know this channel existed. I don't watch family YouTube. No offense to family. I don't watch them. It's not the content I'm interested in. But that day, I was like, yo, this family is dope, bro. I don't even remember their name. I'm just like, yo, this family lit. Like this editing is great. I'm like, you know what? Who's the best editors on YouTube? and hey, shout out to, there were some memorable names, man. Chris Next Door. Shout out to Chris Next Door, man. Fucking Sneeko, I think his name was Sneeko.
Oh my God. I still say Too Mad
for y'all entertainment. Bro, I was finding editors, and I'm like, man, this is great, bro. Like, bro, I don't care about editing, but that day, bro, yo, that specific day, I was so into editing. Like,
damn,
I went so far in the rabbit hole, and that's how I got to I only have 1 hour left to write a 4-page paper. And guess what? Dude. I got an 80 something on that paper.
See, that's the worst part about procrastination is your brain associates like, if I wait until the last minute, it only takes a minute. That's the problem.
Yo, you be in there stressing, especially for me, because I don't want to fail the class, even though it's for me it's free. I still don't want to fail the class. Because it's just it's you're not progressing forward. So you're sitting there with an hour left, and I'm stressing out. But when I tell you my brain, I had to write a thesis, the thesis statement or whatever. Or I don't even know. I'm about to finish my last English class, and I still can't tell you what a thesis is. So
Me either.
so I'm sitting there, and sometimes I will like legitimately think about, yo, how do I write this? How do I capture the attention of the audience whoever's gonna be reading this? I will sit there for like an hour or two thinking about it, and I just can't do it. Like not that I can't like focus. Well, I can't focus either, but that's a different story. Like this time, it's like I'm actually focusing on the topic, and my brain can't think of a way to write it. But let it come down to those last minutes, bro. I have so many ideas. I have so many stories to tell. That paper is getting filled out as fast as I can type. I start finding sources that don't even make sense.
He's just like, yo, I found all these ideas in the back of the room, you know, under that box that says YouTube. Yeah, I got all these ideas.
Google starts working in my favor. Like I start coming up with all the keywords that you should be typing in the school's library. I'm like, yo, I did not think of this keyword before. Don't matter. Click.
Don't matter. Just need this shit done.
Yep. I start.
And then what happens right after you finish panic mode and turn in the paper? You have forgotten everything.
Yep. I didn't remember. Yo, I can't tell you a single thing I learned in any of these classes. Like that. Yo, you know what? That's exactly why for college, man, if you are in a field, obviously that requires school. Like you want to be a doctor, you know, you want to be a dentist, stuff like that. You need school. Like you obviously need school. If you tell me you got your degree from YouTube University, bro, and you about to perform surgery on me, bro, I might kill you.
It's fine. You don't need a degree. You don't need to go to college, bro. Remember that one doctor?
Yo, wasn't he like a gynecologist or some shit?
What's that dude's name?
I don't know his name, but bro, like the thing is, like, yo, how did he even get away with it? He doesn't look old. He looks like a child.
He got away with it like twice. Like he got away with it on like multiple occasions. That's the thing. His name was fucking Dr. Love, and he was a fucking gynecologist. Right, Dr. Love,
bro, the thing is, like, he looks like a child.
What is it? And the thing that kills me is he's 23.
Oh, it's not even that. Like, I understand. Like, people be like, yo, yeah, black don't crack. Black this, like, we get it. You know, the cocoa butter, you know, it keeps your skin moisturized.
Like 12,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He literally looks like he's like 12. His name is
I don't know his name. Dr. Love, man.
Malachi Love Robinson.
Oh wait, his name is actually Love?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. His name is Malachi Love Robinson, who went by the name Dr. Love.
Oh my god. See, like, look at all the red flags right here, right?
First,
he looks like a kid. Second, he's a gynecologist named Dr. Love. First of all, like who even felt comfortable going to a fucking doctor named Dr. Love?
Nobody. Like the
I'm about to tell Steve hiding in the bushes that you comfortable going to a doctor named Dr. Love.
Oh my god!
You
like,
okay
I feel
with
like
that?
Most people, like realistically speaking, you like. I like, I don't know. That's just me. I walk into an office and your name's Dr. Love. Like,
if he's Dr. Love and he looks like, you know, 40, 50s, you know, they got the.
Sure.
They all have like their I've never went to a doctor that didn't have their credentials on the wall, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, like, yo, like if you walk in there, I'm like, not gonna lie, that'd be a situation, but like, I don't need to see your credentials.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
your name kind of sucks.
If the name is Dr. Love, like I'm like, if they're like older, I'll be like, okay, that's what's up. You know, Dr. Love, they look older, they got the gray hair and shit. You know, the signature gray hair for doctors. You know, but the name is Dr. Love. I'm still gonna look around. You know what I'm saying? I still don't trust him.
Take a look around.
I'm gonna go look at them credentials on the wall, bro. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, exactly. You take a look at the credentials on the wall while you taking stuff off the cabinets.
Yeah. And make sure, like, if you in Dr. Love's office, you know what I'm saying, keep your eyes on him at all times. You might end up with a syringe in your neck. You know what I'm saying? No, keep your eyes on Dr. Love. Yeah, bro. That's like a real thing, man.
Like I'm just stuck. I'm stuck on how he like this wasn't a one-time thing. Like I think he got away. I think he like literally did this like 2 or 3 times, and then he finally got like a 3-year prison sentence.
3 years? Oh, he is 20 something.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. See, in my head, he's still like 12. He looks like a child. Like I would have
He
never guessed he
literally
was
looks
20
12.
anything.
He
to be
literally
honest.
looks 12. Actually, hold on. So the first time he was 17, bruh.
See, okay, yeah, I knew he was old. He was younger, man.
3 times. First, it was when he was 17. Second was when he was fucking 20, and then he did it again when he was fucking 23. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm surprised he didn't go to jail when he was 20. Especially if it was his second time getting caught, man. They were.
Well, the first time, like, he doesn't even look like a doctor. He literally looks like a kid.
Yeah, I think that's the picture that got floated around, though.
Oh my! It did. It was a whole
meme when he was
for like a
super
while.
young.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. He also had to repay his victims $80K whenever he got out.
$80K.
Mm-hmm.
How do you even come up with $80K?
No idea. He was literally like the second time was he was literally facing 14 criminal charges.
Oh my, $80K?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no freaking way, dude. And you, oh my, here's something else, bro. You ever like start? I wish I still had like, I wish I didn't delete everything. Because I used to have like a folder of like shit that I was starting and I just never completed. I had a whole folder of it.
I actually, weirdly enough, get in the habit of like not deleting my stuff.
I deleted.
It's worse than I thought it was.
After a few months, I just deleted. Wait, what? What's worse?
It's worse than I thought it was. It's not even him like impersonating a doctor. This man had a whole clinic.
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Yes.
How did he even get a clinic?
Yes. I don't know. I'm reading
this
through
man
it
needs
right
to
now.
work for the government.
He had a whole clinic. Records show that later in 2015, he opened up a clinic in Boynton Beach, but it was closed after he was issued a cease and desist order from the Florida Department of Health because he didn't have a medical license.
Okay. That's why. Florida.
Yeah. What? That didn't even dawn on me. This literally happened in Florida.
That's all you had to say.
Of course it happened in fucking Florida.
That's all you had to say. I'm sorry, man. We always talk about Florida because y'all are just wild, bro. If you live in Florida,
Exactly.
you know, you're still a little bit, you know, you got a little bit crackhead energy. It is what it is, but that's all you had to say. That sums up everything. That sums up how he got the clinic.
I didn't even notice it. Now that I read that it was in Florida, I was like, yep, nah. That's another one. If I'm for some reason, if I'm at a doctor in Florida for whatever reason, especially if you come and your name Dr. Love, I'm leaving.
Isn't
I don't like that energy.
Dr. Miami's in Florida, isn't he? Yeah, well, he has to be Miami, you know, Dr. Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. Florida got them doctors, man. If you ever need them cosmetic surgeries or those enlargement
they got hella ones
surgeries
down there, but like I don't know. I don't know if I want to run into Florida man. Florida man's different, man. That man's got a jar of ragu in one hand, and he got a bag of dirt in the other one.
And he probably spitting on you too with the ragu. Bro, yo, tell me, man. Hold on. Speaking of crackheads, wait, we're not even talking about crackheads. I just call Florida people crackheads. My bad.
I mean, Florida man's definitely a crackhead. What do you mean?
Yo, there was. You ever seen someone that was like obviously homeless, to like asking for tips and stuff? Tell me why. One of my friends, right? She tried to give the dude like it was like $2, and he was like, "I just want something to drink." Like, take the money. Just go to the store. It's right there. Like, we're not gonna go fucking pick you up a drink, bro. Go get it. I was like, all right, man. I guess you don't want it. It's just so weird to me. Like, what do you like? Just go get it then. You know, if you're asking people for money to get drinks, and someone's like, "Yeah, here's money to get a drink," and you're like, "Nah, I just want a drink." Like, are you thinking right now?
I mean, that's something like that with my sister one time. She was like, I think they were sitting at like a fucking stoplight or some shit like that, or they were like outside of Wendy's. It was one or the other. And she like goes to hands this homeless dude like $5, and he's like, "Nah, I'm good." I'm like, I'm like, bro, what?
Hey, crack go for 15 now, bro.
I was like, what do you mean I'm good?
He probably looked at it and he was like, yeah, he's like, nah, crack is 15 right now. I can't do nothing with that.
Oh my goodness. He's like, they ain't $20. Man, I'm surprised they don't got crackheads saying shit like out there, but like, hey, yo, here's $1. Hey, if you broke, just say you broke.
Yo, that would be hilarious, bro.
Like, I'm fighting you. I'm fighting you. I don't care what anybody says. I ain't about to get called bro by someone who is literally homeless. Like, I'm gonna hop out this car. We both go into jail.
Like, yo, if you broke, just say that.
Like, what do you mean? You're homeless. Leave me alone. You're the one on the corner begging. You want the money or not, bitch?
I see people like that on TikTok, bro. Like, that I'll be on some TikTok lives, and they'll be sitting there asking people for money, and then people will be like,
"Oh my god!"
People will be like, "Nah, I don't have any money," or they don't say, "No, I don't have any money," but like, "No, I'm not donating." Like, what? You're not doing anything for me to want to donate to you. And they'll be like, "Yeah, if you broke, just say that. Like, if you ain't got no money, why you on the live? Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Like, what are you talking about? You're the one that's begging for money. Like, what?
Yeah, like, what you talking about? Begging for money online, and you're asking random ass strangers on the internet to send you money. Like, no one's gonna send you money.
And then you get mad when they don't send you the money. Like, what?
Yeah, like, you did nothing beneficial to their life. Like, you're not really in need of money. Like, what? There's no real reason to just send you money. Like, you want someone else to send you their hard-earned money because you asked. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here.
Nah, I'm gonna pass on that one.
That's some weird-ass people on the internet, man. We ain't gonna talk about that though, but there's some weird ass people on the internet.
There really are. There really are.
But I don't know, but I think we're coming to the end of this, so we can start wrapping things up.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We covered the dumbest work stuff, the podcast, and all that. So we'll wrap it up here, and we'll move on to the next topic. If you guys want to hear about, our opinions on anything, just let us know in the comment section down below. And shout out to anyone stick around for the entire episode. If you enjoyed the pod, go ahead and twerk on the like button, subscribe, the usual stuff. Share it with your friends, your grandma, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your stepdad,
your dog,
your dog, your cat, everybody,
your salamander, your axolotls, everybody, the whole household.
Exactly. And all links will be in the description below to keep up with us on social media, Discord, like I said earlier. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all all next time. Peace. You got anything to say?
Gabagoo.
Nope.
That's all I got.